Everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Therese, and we are playing Arc Raiders. You are welcome here and wanted here. If you're new here, thank you for stopping in. If you're returning, I appreciate you coming back, and I'm glad you're here again. Remember, this is a safe space, so never feel afraid to ask questions and uh, you know, enjoy the gameplay. If there's some things you like, just let me know. In any of the games or any of my videos on my channel. So you're doing your first raid here on Arc Raiders, and you kind of just made. I think the map is called the Dam. Um, yeah, Dam Battlegrounds, and you're a little lost and you don't really know where to go, or you're just kind of exploring and trying to see what's up. Um, Here's some things to think about. Usually in spots where it's not really heavily industrial, or there's not a lot of buildings or like infrastructure or like stuff. If you're just wandering around and there's rocks and trees, usually you're safe. Um, if you're kind of just trying to have a casual run, a casual stroll, don't feel like being attacked or bothered by other people. Um, usually the forest and lack of industrial place is kind of where you want to be. You don't usually get attacked by people in this game. You can kind of just tell people, hey, you can do press up on the cross sign and move your knob up and say, hey,
Don't
don't
shoot!
shoot. I usually say it at least
Don't
twice,
shoot!
so that even if somebody does shoot me and try to unalive me, they feel guilty about it afterwards, because I told them enough times. Um, but uh, I recommend staying, especially if you're trying to like get a feel for how the game works. Uh, just kind of stick to places that don't have too many buildings and too many. See, this is kind of well built, uh, industrial. There's a lot of things here. Looks like people used to work here like a couple years ago, and the place is abandoned now. And you see how you got this one of these things here. I think this is like a scout. Like you want to avoid one of those, because if they see you and they get a chance to get away before you kill them, they will send a beacon into the sky and call more arcs down to come and fight you, and then they'll leave. Like they'll get out of there and leave you to fight those helicopter drone looking ones right there. Not the ones with rockets, thank God, but smaller ones usually that are about like half that size. But honestly, you can just scavenge around. You'd be surprised what you can find in an area like this. What's that right there? I just saw a little Arc Courier. Oh, cool. And what I love about this game is if you're the type of person that just loves getting casual XP, like, you know what, I'm just gonna go in, get some XP, and then, get on out of there. You can do that in this game. Um, every time you crack open something, every time you open a chest, every time you um, defeat an enemy or deal damage to an enemy, you get XP. Like, it's great. Like, me looking inside of this thing right now gives me XP. Got quite a few parts in it, too. Um, if I don't feel like I need any of these parts, I can recycle them and make a new gun. Um, that was 500 for scavenge. Cool. Usually it's 200, but I think because that one was something special, it gave me like 500. But me, I'm like a person who like whenever I used to play battle royales, I was just walking around looting, and I'm not trying to get into any fights because I'm not the best at that type of combat. Like my heart starts beating too fast, and I start getting overwhelmed, and I feel like I start panicking. So like I don't do well, and sometimes in those situations, um, or in those types of games. This I like that I can just wander around and kind of just hide and not worry about, oh no, I'm waiting to the last second and it's just me and three other people, and now the ring is really small and we got to fight it out. This is more of a, okay, I hid most of the game, but I don't mind because I found a bunch of stuff, and I know where the escape hatch is, and I can get out of here. So with that, that's important. Escape hatches are timed in this game. So I have 42 seconds to get to this one specifically, but if I don't want to go over there because it looks like there's a lot going on, I can buy my ticket for the long way around and go over here. So I think I'm going to do that. And because I'm not like, there's no mini map just yet, or I don't know how to do that, I'm going to place a waypoint here so that I can kind of walk this way and make my way around all of this. Now, if I do feel a little curious and I'm like, you know what, there might be something good in this building over here, and there's an entry point at this spot. Let me try to This is a probe that's been somebody I think broke it open already. So cool. Hopefully I get XP for that. I do. Nice. I don't know if you get XP for searching each pocket on a probe, like each little section, but you might just get like XP for searching the one pocket. Yeah, I think you do. Usually there's actually some decent stuff in there that you can scavenge and recycle because and when you start out, you don't really have uh, the schematics to be able to make the fancy stuff. So don't be afraid to kind of like the little rarer stuff to kind of get rid of it and recycle it into something that's not as rare, but you can use it to like make guns or make bullets, like metal parts, plastic parts. Like they're pretty useful. They're pretty. I want to say don't shoot.
Hey, don't shoot!
Oh no! I was gonna use it on him. I didn't make it in time. Dang it! Oh, that breaks my heart. I do like that gun though. I'm gonna take that. Ah, dang it! I didn't know if he had a buddy. Um, this is a situation where I'm gonna leave this alone because I don't trust. I feel like that person that just ran off over there might have been the reason that guy's not alive. So you see how I kind of got in and then got right back out. You don't be afraid to do that. If you're not about that action, just go ahead and leave. You're not. You don't have to prove anything to anyone in this game. You can have fun and enjoy it because for me, I like enjoying games. So and not having to prove myself all the time or be extremely serious about the game. This one might see me. Um, some of these are different, like really different. This one might. There's some that shoot like electrical bullets at you first, like to stun you, and they like fry your shields. But don't be afraid to use a tree, trying to get behind it, because these are I think the only like AI in the game. Okay, cool. I could go over there and search that. I think I might. I'm gonna be careful about that because that guy might still be around. Who's here? I'm gonna say don't shoot. Okay, I can't pick up all of this, but I can pick up a good portion of it. If you see these little things right here, these arc power cells, you can use those to that was fast. Let me go back so you can see it. You can use that to repair your shields. So do not be afraid to have one of those. Um, yeah, I don't really need it. I'm gonna keep the shield part though, just in case I run into some trouble on the way back. My favorite spot on this map particularly is okay. Oh yeah, the Ruby Residence in the Pale Apartments. I like that little area over there. It's kind of like a taste of home in like a post-apocalyptic little world. So as you play, you get XP, of course, and you level up. You can use those levels, like the points you get for leveling up, to unlock like better stats or attributes or traits, um, or skills or what like a skill tree. Yeah, they have a skill tree. So one of mine is I can crouch walk faster. Like that's one of the skills you got that you can buy. It's a skill for your stamina not reducing as much. There's a skill for like when you're crouched, your stamina comes back faster. Um, there is a skill for hey when you're out and about using stamina, you don't use as much as you used to. Like it's pretty cool. And there's also a skill for like crafting stuff on the field, so you can make bandages if you need them. Like I recommend that one, and that one is in the category where you can crouch walk faster. Um, but there's always something. It feels like there's always something you can do in the game, so you don't have to feel like you're not making progress. I need to make progress. I need to make tracks. Because I have 6 minutes and 4 seconds to get out of here. Um, and that thing is all the way over there. So my stamina, I gotta watch it, be mindful of it a little bit. It comes back. It's the bar in the bottom middle. Um, yeah, I hope I make it because this it's gonna be tough goings. I don't know what happens if you don't make it back in time. I think the lady starts talking about, hey, there's like a giant thing on the way, and we see it on our radar, and you need to get out of there. So I don't know if it comes down, it's like a little cutscene and you die, or if you gotta fight for your life. I have no idea. Um, oh, what's that? Mushroom. It's cool. Yeah, so you can like harvest stuff like that in the game. Um, those there's a lot of items that can heal you on the map that you can just find, like fruits and vegetables and stuff. Um,
All raiders, we have Ark on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
yeah, I gotta hightail it out of here. Excuse me. That's the one thing I do like about the if you see a car and the lights are on in the back and the lights are on at the front, um, avoid it because it has a little red alarm up here. You can shoot it, but if you walk past it, the car alarm will go off. I'm gonna breeze this because I get XP for cracking open the little roof of a car, so I'm cool with that. Chemicals, use those to make bullets. Yeah, the sounds in the game are kind of like eerie. Like you'll randomly just be doing something and it'll sound like a chainsaw is walking towards you, but it's just the wind blowing through the trees. Like it's a little. Well, I'm a little skittish because I'm afraid of games where like I said earlier, you lose all your stuff if you die. Um, Instead of like having something to kind of hold on to and leave with. Speaking of which, let me press the button. Okay, my safe pocket. What do I want? I want my bullets. I don't want to lose my bullets. I need light bullets in that pocket because that's the type of gun I like to use, light bullets. They're not that powerful versus the arcs, but if you just upgrade your gun like one time, they'll do decent damage towards the arcs. Um, like I was able to defeat that drone with my the gun that I got. That's a light gun. I don't know. That's one of the bigger ones. That thing right there. I think they shoot rockets. So ooh, they out and about. They are out and about. I gotta get out of here. Shit. This might be it, guys. This might be it. This might be it, y'all. Come on, get your aim together to rest. Thankfully, they take enough damage to not be able to shoot you that first time or whatever. If you get a couple shots in there, they're pretty good. Why is this thing so durable? It's durable out here. It's so durable. Yeah, and I need to find some cover to like avoid these bullets or whatever. Dodge it. Good. Shoot. This might be it, y'all. Right on the video too. Dang it. But here's I can use this opportunity to educate you on this. Okay, so if you did make it back to the little waypoint you're trying to get to, which I'm way too far away from, but you called the lift, it opened up, and you got downed while you're on the way, like while the doors are opening, and or the doors haven't opened yet, but they're gonna open in a few seconds. You get in there, you can crawl over to the computer and get out of there. Like you have the option to. Usually you can't do anything while you're downed, unless you get a perk for it. So I'm sure you'll get perks for that. But you can crawl over to the computer. Hey, I'm trying to get out of here. While you're at the computer, I press an X, holding it or whatever button your left button is, where your letter or colored buttons are on the right hand side of your controller. The one on the left, that's the button you press to get in there, to kind of get out of here. So you leave with your stuff. You don't lose your stuff because you made it out of there, but you were just wounded. In this type of moment, I'm not going to make it out of here with any of my stuff except the thing that I have in my little pouch. That's specifically called a safe pocket. It's fine. That was just a practice run. But yeah, you kind of don't want to cut it too close to the end. Kind of want to get out of there as fast as you can. I know I was trying to go through that and kind of explain everything, but that's kind of what that feels like. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you sticking around watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was educational. I hope it helped you out. If you have any questions, just let me know. Type them in the comments. don't be afraid to ask silly questions. There's no question is a bad question because we're all just trying to learn here. We'll treat it like a wholesome Reddit in my channel. It's like a wholesome Reddit in here. Like we like to talk about stuff and educate each other in a way where it's just like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you can actually do this. Well, in my experience, I've come across this, or it happened to me this way, and my solution was this, or hey, be on the lookout for that because even though you picked up that item, you can't use it yet unless you have this. Like it plays out like that. So you are welcome here, and you are wanted here, and you are we're happy to have you here. Thank y'all so much. If you liked the video, I really appreciate it, and sub to the channel as well, so that more people can kind of be a part of our family. See you next time. Oh, and right here, see my safe pocket is there. Got that stuff here, and you just kind of go home, continue, and then the XP kind of plays out here. You get to see how much you earn. You get it for scavenging, damaging arcs, destroying arcs, and your time on the surface. So you get something out of being unalived on your run. Like you there's a benefit to just going out in the wild and getting stuff or trying to get stuff. If you don't make it back with all your stuff, next run you can probably pick up the same exact things. So don't feel like you haven't done it, you can't do it. This game, you know, it might be a little overwhelming at first, but it's not too bad. But yeah, sorry I cut it short, but yeah, this is the true end of the video. All right, thank y'all. See you again.